Hello friends! In this video we'll show new incredible discoveries from World War II and tell the stories of how they were found. So, let's begin. Ira Cobra. In 2023, an operation was carried out to raise a World War II aircraft from the bottom of the Kola Bay as part of the Remember the War expedition organized by the Northern Fleet and the Russian Geographical Society. The work was complicated by the depth at which the aircraft lay. At a depth of more than 100 meters rested an Air Cobra fighter. According to the press service, the fighter Lieutenant Vasin from the 2nd Squadron of the 255th Aviation Regiment of the Northern Fleet made a forced landing on the surface of the bay on June 27, 1944, due to engine failure while approaching the Vaenga airfield. In 2021, while surveying the seabed for the installation of the floating submersible towing unit Severnaya Sianya, the aircraft was discovered. The fighter was examined by specialists. Based on the results of the inspection, it was decided to raise the aircraft to use it as a donor for another Air Cobra previously recovered from Lake Shukozera, which is currently being restored at the Air Force Museum. In mid-April, the aircraft was lifted by specialists from one of the Northern Fleet submarine units and its search and rescue service. The complex operation was successfully completed. Moser 98K. A resident of the Polish city of Rybnik discovered a World War II-era carbine with 3 cartridges in the magazine while renovating his attic, and immediately notified the police. The weapon had been hidden beneath wooden floorboards. The rifle was in excellent condition. Police officers who had arrived at the scene determined that it was a Moser produced in 1938. It was the main weapon of the Third Reich throughout the war. Considering the historical value of the find, the police decided to transfer it to a museum. Weapons cache. A man and a woman living in Poland were repairing the roof of their house. While carrying out the work, the workers discovered a hidden compartment under the slate roofing, inside which there were several weapons. 10 submachine guns, 3 pistols, 15 grenades and more than 1,000 rounds of ammunition. On 2 of the weapons were engraved inscriptions, one with the name Pepette and the other with the name Alice. The homeowner has no doubt that the weapons belonged to a member of the resistance during World War II, whose name she did not wish to disclose. This belief is shared by an employee of the Resistance Museum in Morvan. The couple decided to donate the discovery to the museum located in St. Brisson. What was important for us, she said, was to honor the memory of the hero who once lived there. According to Aurora Calvert, a member of the resistance lived in that house. The group initially consisted of 12 people, but eventually grew to around 600 members, according to the museum manager. Pistol. Polish traffic police noticed a passenger Ford with a broken window. Driving like that is not allowed, they thought, so they quickly stopped the car for inspection. Inside were the driver and the 3 passengers who behaved, to say the least, quite nervously. This aroused the officers' suspicions. It turned out that the 26-year-old driver had had his driver license revoked for 2 years, and under the seat of a 33-year-old passenger, the police found a Dreyse pistol, a magazine for it, and 4 cartridges. The man explained that he had found the 1907 model pistol while excavating old wartime bunkers in Silesia. The Dreyse M1907 is a German pistol from the First World War. It was used by the German army during both World Wars. The weapon and the ammunition were sent for examination, while the driver and passengers were detained. That's all for today, friends. To support our channel, you can send a super thanks or become a sponsor for just $1. Good luck to everyone!